each other while I'm gone.
Oxygen levels at 20%.
Dad?
Dad? Hello?
Ma, we haven't seen a living thing in 3 years.
The world can heal if we give it time. We just gotta keep at it.
Come on! Hello! Oxygen supply at 50%.
Who the hell are you?
I know your husband was working on the O2 generator. I need to replicate it.
If she could replicate Dad's invention, we could be onto something big, Ma.
Our air filtration system is failing. If we don't get back, 25 people will die. But I need to see that machine, and I will see it one way or the other.
We gotta stop her.
You're making a mistake. I'm not your enemy.
If I cut off their air, they're gonna die in there. Think about your daughter and do the right thing.
Try it!
We're in this together, right? We're in this together.
Boom, there you go. That was a trailer for Breathe, arriving on April 26th. It's your boy Kuya. This Nerds Rule the World. And joining me is the writer, director. I got Stefon Bristol. How are you, sir, man? It's a pleasure to chat with you, dude.
What's up? What's up? How you doing, my man?
I'm good. Brooklyn's in the house, ain't it?
Boop! Brooklyn, boy.
There you go.
On, man.
I'm good, man.
Bro,
I'm good, man. I love chatting with my fellow filmmakers, man. When I'm not doing a film, I love to rep other cats who are doing it, and you're doing it big. You did See You yesterday, and now from there, we're getting some more black sci-fi with Breathe, brother. How did this project come together, man? I know you like to write with some thought to like current times in different ways and putting some messaging in there, but also, man, we need some black sci-fi.
No, 100%, man. Like, you know, when I read the script, it was on the blacklist in 2019, and the movie, you know, already like set up upstate New York in a farm, and you know, and I was like, nah, this got to be in Brooklyn with a black family. You know what I'm saying? So we did that, but you know, the producers was like, listen, we love the idea that's in Brooklyn, we love the idea that's a black family. But, you know, how can we elevate it? And I said, well, you know, you look at the script, everybody talks about their children. You know, the mother's protecting her daughter. These weirdos from Philadelphia is just trying to get the oxygen for their children. So I was like, oh, so that's what it is. It's like, you know, it got an inspiration from a Native American proverb that goes something like, we don't inherit the earth from our ancestors, we borrowed it from our children. So, you know. So we wrote the script to reflect it that way. And at the end of the day, you know, I want to see Jennifer Hudson with a shotgun.
Yes, and being a mama taking care of her own, man, she just said some lines that I just love in this joint. Just seeing her do her thing, man, it was beautiful.
If Jennifer Hudson had to shoot you, I deserved it.
She ain't playing. Yeah, I was just enjoying her delivering some of those lines. It was beautiful. So let's talk about getting this cast together, man. First up, you let him go too quick, but it had to make sense for the story. But my man Common, man, I'm a hip hop head. Common sense in here, man. Tell me about casting, you know, Common, J Hud, you know, Quvenzhané Wallis. I know I'm probably brutalizing the name. You know, Milla Jovovich, all these cats.
Quvenzhané. Dude, it was like a dream come true. It was like, you know, I never told any of this cast that you just don't do it as a director, don't do it. But I grew up watching this stuff, obviously, right? And I'm just like, yo, I just can't believe I'm, you know, meeting my childhood heroes, all of them. So when somebody told me about Jennifer is interested, she want to meet with you, I was like on the floor. I met Milla at lunch one time. She drove, after that lunch, she drove me to the mall to meet my boy. I was like, yo, this is crazy. Common, man, like, we all grew up in this music. Such an amazing guy to work with. And for Quvenzhané, I kind of, you know, willed that to existence, kind of pray that to existence. Because, like, I saw her in The Beast of Southern Nation. Sorry, Southern Wild, right? Saw her in The Beast of Southern Wild. And I was like, I want to work with her one day. This was in film school when I saw that. I said, I want to work with her one day. And lo and behold, we got her. And Sam Worthington is a riot. We all know him from Avatar. But like, the producers like, hey, we want to handle the casting for that. I was like, cool, who you want? We want Sam Worthington. I was like, word? We could get him. I was surprised we could get him. So when he came on the project, he gave amazing ideas and whatnot, and he just became like a riot. He's a weirdo on in the movie and in real life, but I love him.
That's dope. And I've never seen him act like he acts in this film. He's just he was somebody different, and that's what you want. We don't always want to be pigeonholed, and he got to play something different, so it had to be amazing as an actor.
No, yeah, because like he came on it because he wanted freedom to do what he wants to do. Right. He always, as an actor, all these actors, I let them do freedom because actors of this caliber often are told, very much what they should be doing. I was like, look, I love to hear your ideas. Do what you feel is best, but do your thing. And Sam was definitely one of them. He had his ideas, and I was like, go for it, man. Because the script, the way for Sam, the way the script was written was very predictable. Sam figured out how to way to make it unpredictable. And that and that's the story of itself,
So making this project, shooting this, working with everybody, I'm curious how long it took, and during the pandemic times, if you will, what was production like in coming with? Did anything fall through? I'm always curious as a filmmaker from those standpoints.
Dude, regarding the pandemic, I signed a deal to do this movie with 3 days before the World Health Organization said it's a world pandemic. Me, the producers and the writer was like, I guess this is a pandemic movie now. And then while we shot it, obviously we shot it during the pandemic, and we only had a limited time to shoot the film. Luckily it's not later in the pandemic. We shot it in summer 2022. So much later in the pandemic. But, we only had 5 weeks to shoot this movie. And if any of the actors got sick, the movie would have been kaput. So it was that nerve-wracking. So in a way, we had, myself included, everybody had to act like really in the movie. You go to work, boom, that's it.
Wow.
Besides Jennifer and Common, they wanted to go on the date.
Crazy.
They wanted to go on the date, but anyway, it was very nerve-wracking.
Wow. The film again is super dope, man. I had a great time watching it. I love sci-fi, and just seeing us of color in sci-fi, it's always a pleasure. But what was that like, building that relationship, talking to giving them notes on set, letting them which I think is amazing as a director, you let them also breathe for themselves, and I just said breathing, it's about breathing. How was that journey like, working with them on the set, and
Jennifer, I would say this about Jennifer, she was very adamant about learning everything. I had to give her a deck of research on the world building, her character, write, a lot of background information about her character as well. And then on set, she had to walk her every step of the way on, what does this machine do and what is she doing? She asked a lot of questions, and I had to be right there with her. You know what I'm saying? And she was very astute, came ready, she really want to understand what it means to be a scientist. And I did the best I can, but I think the most important thing though was that for her and for Quvenzhané and for Common is to see a black family like this surviving an apocalypse.
Let's go.
We don't see that very often in films. Especially growing up, not from the same era, right? Every time we grow up and a horror movie or a sci-fi movie starts, there's always the black folks getting killed first.
Straight up. Straight up.
This time we're surviving and we're the center of the attention. So that was very important for me to do.
Let's go. Well, I'm so excited for you, brother. I'm a huge fan of your work. See you yesterday to Breathe and creating more black sci-fi. Whatever you're going to do, I'm going to be checking it out, man. And I'd love to chat with you about
Thank
it.
you.
Everybody, my man, Stefon Bristol, Breathe arrives April 26th. Go check it out. So good. Your boy Kuya P, Nerds Rule the World. All right, there's a cut, man. Appreciate you, dog.
Nah, appreciate you.
And I will be recording on my end as well.
Awesome. Thank you so much, KWPR. What's up, Stefon? Is it Stefon or Stefan?
Stefon. You got it right the first time, brother. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Appreciate the love, brother. I like
Gotta represent, man. Thank you again. Appreciate you, brother. Let's have some fun. Let me count us in. We're already recording. Okay, let's rock because I want to use my time. All right, let's have some fun. Here we go in a 1, 2, 3.